the size of Roxanne Perez, there's no way she can throw out Nia Jax, but the opposite is absolutely true.
Meanwhile, Charlotte Flair now. Charlotte Flair dumps Nia out. It's down to Charlotte and Roxanne. It's down to Charlotte and Roxanne.
Nia.
Roxanne looking to eliminate Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, though, may be in control. Roxanne out to the apron. One of these women are going to WrestleMania. Charlotte with a kick. Charlotte Flair is going to WrestleMania.
Here is your 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair becomes a two-time winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match. She now gets to pick the champion of her choosing to face at the Granddaddy, the spectacle in Las Vegas, WrestleMania.
Well, I hate to break this up, but I do want to get your respective comments as the WWE Women's Champion and the WWE Women's World Champion of the winner of the Royal Rumble being Charlotte.
I just want to remind Charlotte of WrestleMania 39. We've been there, we've done that. I beat her last time. She's been out for a while. She's got a bung knee. I already beat her. I'm done. Tiffy?
Like I said Friday, it doesn't matter who wins because at WrestleMania, it's gonna be Tiffy time.
Do you guys have any predictions on which championship and which champion she will choose to face at WrestleMania?
Good luck, Tiffy. Oh, you, mate?
Like I said, if it's gonna be me, it's gonna be a Tiffy time at WrestleMania. Now get out of my face, Kathy.
I gotta go anyways.
I just want to say, congratulations and welcome back. Honestly, nobody, and I mean nobody, is a bigger Charlotte Flair fan than me. And I honestly thought that WWE couldn't even survive without you. And then you got injured and everybody cared for like a day. And then I came along and ticket sales were up, buildings were selling out, and WWE is hotter than it's ever been. And guess who's at the top of that? Me.
Did you say something? Sweetheart, you speak when I say you can speak. And if you think there's not other women claiming to be on top, you need to just get in line.
No, Charlotte. I have been in line since the moment I debuted on TV. I have been compared to you. Tiffany Stratton, a Charlotte Flair wannabe. Tiffany Stratton, the next Charlotte Flair. So pick me, because at my first WrestleMania, I'm gonna beat you, and I will no longer be the next Charlotte Flair. I will be the one and the only Tiffany Stratton.
When I was in the ring with Rhea, I saw a kid. When I'm standing here with you, I see a child begging me to make her a star at WrestleMania. So I'll tell you what, Tiffy, if you want me to choose you, you need to do one thing for me. You need to get on your hands and knees and beg me to choose you.
And it's not over. Good luck controlling Nia Jax.
absolutely uncalled for what we just saw here tonight.
Tiffy, wake up, Tiffy. Blink if you can hear me, Tiffy. Wake up, Tiffy. It's still Tiffy time. Sit up if you can, Tiffy. The Queen chooses you. I'll see you at WrestleMania.
Wow, the match the world has been wanting is happening. Tiffany Flair, WrestleMania for the WWE Women's Championship.
Oh, Annihilator right on top of them.
2 for the price of 1. Remember, these 4 women collide in tag action a week from tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber. Well, that is a reminder of the danger possessed by Nia Jax.
Tiffany Stratton paying the price once again for victory. And now her WrestleMania opponent, the 14-time champion, the future Hall of Famer, Charlotte Flair, entering the ring. And that is their date. April, Vegas, WrestleMania. Over a fallen Tiffany yet again. Prettiest moonsault ever! It is Tiffany time!
Here is your winner, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
That's a great win by Charlotte. She's got company!
Oh, now!
Charlotte Flair takes out her leg from behind.
Tiffany Stratton's opponent at WrestleMania, Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair, the 14-time champ. Oh my God!
Figure 8, could it be? Charlotte Flair locking it in against her WrestleMania opponent. Oh, Wade.
Charlotte Flair living up to the name, using every dirty trick in the book to attack the body and mind of the young champ.
The Royal Rumble winner, who chose Tiffany to have her welcome back to WrestleMania moment. And Charlotte making a big and dangerous statement as you see Tiffany Stratton reaching for that left knee.
Well, it's Tiffany Stratton, who was jumped last week by Charlotte Flair and locked in that figure 8. These two are being at WrestleMania, and the gloves are firmly off.
And now security as well as officials are in there to break up the women's champion, Tiffany Stratton, the Royal Rumble winner and soon-to-be challenger for Tiffany, Charlotte Flair. Look at the amount of security to break these two up.
Well, in a matter of about 2 short weeks, these two have gone from barely knowing one another to having a burning hatred.
Oh, Charlotte breaks free! was able to break free, elbowing security on the way.
We've got about 15 security guards, producers, referees in there, barely able to pry these two apart.
Now they are able to separate them. See Charles Robinson, veteran referee, security, and then somehow, oh, she pulls at her legs.
By hell or high water, Tiffany Stratton is getting a pound of flesh tonight from Charlotte Flair, the #1 contender.
Tiffany Stratton, the women's champion, just pulling Charlotte Flair out of the ring and delivering right hand after right hand.
Well, Charlotte Flair throwing lefts and rights at producers, referees, desperate to get by.
Oh, off the steel steps! And Tiffany ground and pound as she came flying down on the 14-time champion.
But we don't have any more security guards here. This is all we've got, and they cannot separate them.
And now Flair's on top of our announce desk. And she goes flying down on Tiffany. No way! Are you kidding me? No way! Oh my! And she's begging to get free. And meanwhile, where is Tiffany? No! She's all the way up top on the Videotron! No! What is your mindset right now as we're just 4 weeks away from WrestleMania?
Obviously, after last week, I feel like things...
The queen speaks first. Joe, I couldn't agree with you more. Tiffany finally looked like a star last week. I mean, I was having a really hard time buying into all this hype, but you know, Charlotte Flair always brings out the best
You couldn't
in
see
everyone.
the hype, Charlotte, then
There
why'd you
she
pick me for
is.
WrestleMania? Yeah, hi,
Just
I'm
like the
here.
first day. Pick me! Pick me! Tiffany, you want to know why I chose you? Because I felt sorry for you. You came out there that day with a sob story about how you're compared to me. No, you're the only one delusional and disrespectful enough to think you could compare yourself to me. Newsflash, everyone is compared to me. You're not that special.
I feel pretty special. I've got the title around my shoulders.
Via
not
cash-in.
yours. And I earned this title week
Via
after week.
cash-in, week after week. Delusional, like I said. Here's the thing, at WrestleMania 41, it's going to be the pinnacle of your career. For me, I'm just going to get to shine my light on some undeserving girl who, because she has blonde hair, can do a backflip, thinks that she can compare herself to me. No, sweetheart, you have not earned that.
Undeserving. Delusional. I'm so sorry, Charlotte, but do you remember in the beginning of my career that you were one of my biggest supporters? Good luck, woman. You're gonna be a star. And I looked up to you. And then we stood in the ring face to face, and I saw the real you. You couldn't even look me in the eyes because you know that I'm the woman here to take your throne.
I almost had a tear listening to you. Yes, Tiffany, I said you were a star in the making. But what did you want me to do? Did you want me to walk to that ring, give you a high five, slap you on the butt, give you a big hug and say, yes, we can do this, girl? Raise your hand every time you win? No, I'm the only woman in the locker room that tells you the truth. I'm not here for that. I'm here for real competition.
See,
any competitor would want that.
This is what you do. You find the hottest thing and you throw water on it.
No.
This may have worked in the past, but it's
You're
not
not
gonna
even
work
the
on me,
hottest
Charlotte.
thing on SmackDown, nonetheless the entire company. What do I do? Tell me.
Like I said, you find the hottest thing and you throw water on it.
Here's the thing, Tiffany. You've never been across from me. You've always been underneath me, on the ground, struggling to catch her breath.
I think the only one struggling here is you trying to keep up with the fans that don't want you back.
They're either wooing or booing. You pick.
I have my entire career to beat your accolades. And
You'll be
year,
lucky to have a job when you're my age, Tiffany.
And this year at WrestleMania, I'm gonna cement what I already know. The WWE Universe doesn't bow to you anymore. They run on Tiffy time. See you at WrestleMania.
The reason this woman has won so many world championships and moving out the way at the critical moment Perhaps now a broken toe for Michin.
I mean, did you hear that thud against the steel? And now she goes and works on the lower leg.
Well, it was either the steel or the jaw of Charlotte Flair that was getting that boot.
Oh, and she's really driving in, just slamming that knee. Oh, and she's going for it, locking it in. And now, arcing, figure 8 leg lock is in. And this is over.
Here is your winner by submission, Charlotte Flair!
So momentum for Charlotte as Jackie is with Charlotte's WrestleMania opponent, Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, Tess, thank you so much. A confident-looking Charlotte Flair tonight on SmackDown, which brings me to my guest, the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany, let's be real. Charlotte, she came at you pretty hard last week. I mean, it had a lot of people talking.
Yeah, people talk, Jackie, and Charlotte loves to hear herself talk. I mean, 10 years into the business and she's still so insecure that she can't let a rookie get a word out. But last week I did learn something. I learned that walking into WrestleMania, I'm not the one that has something to lose here. The truth is, if I lose, then I lose to Charlotte Flair, the legend, as a 25-year-old rookie with a year being on SmackDown. But if Charlotte Flair loses, well, then she loses to a undeserving, delusional, unoriginal, backflip doing, blonde hair having little girl. Did I get it all, Jackie? And I can't wait to see the look on her face when she hears "and still." Maybe then she'll finally shut up for the sake of literally everybody. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I'm gonna make damn sure what stays in Vegas is Charlotte Flair's massive ego. Because I'm walking out of WrestleMania as the WWE Women's Champion. Toodles!
Okay, Charlotte, I would like to start with you. Now, please give us a little more depth as to why you chose Tiffany Stratton as your WrestleMania 41 opponent. And then also, do you still agree after recent interactions that that was the wise choice?
Well, here we are. She was begging, and I'm the gift that keeps giving. She wanted a moment, and I hadn't done any charity work lately. And every week, that desperation leaks through. No, so you're right. I did make the right choice. You want to know why? Because I wanted to show the smartest wrestling fans in the world here in Chicago that there is no comparison.
Are you done? Wait, did she get her woo in? Listen, Charlotte, your biggest competitor has never been within this ring. Your biggest competitor has been them. And no matter how hard you try, no matter how long you're out for, that's a battle that she'll never win. And you love to put on this facade like nothing gets to you, like you're above everybody else, but then you're crying on some boo-hoo talk show? Which one is it, Charlotte? And the saddest part about all of this is no matter how many titles you win, you could break all the records, but when it's all said and done, you'll always come second to your daddy, Ric Flair.
It doesn't matter if you win 100.
What's the matter, Charlotte? Cat got your tongue?
Oh no, I'm sorry, they're booing so loud. What would you come, guys, what would you like me to say? Man, this is really cool because here's the thing. Tiffany could win. You know what, Tiffany? You can go ahead and have the last word.
Charlotte, at 25 years old, what were you doing? You were trying to become a volleyball player drinking in your daddy's basement. And what am I doing at 25 years old? I'm walking into WrestleMania as the WWE Women's Champion.